Moxie approved. I got the Moxie to move. Might see the Moxie on stage. Got the mob and the Moxie of goons. Drop a comment and pop in the room. Hit the lights up when my mic's up. Apply pressure when we tighten up. Hit the sub button. We be one. Gotta love us or we love nothing. Tell the truth, way above front. Back shots cause she loves slutting. Apply pressure, that sub button. No surprise, not subscribe. No low vibes. It's high times. It's Moxie a move. Moxie to you. You tuning in to Moxie approved. Ooh, we got a problem. Yeah, we raising the ceiling. You ought to know Buffalo, New York is up in the building. That's on the track, you know well, it's gonna be a killing. Middle finger with my middle finger to the little singer that's stealing. Moxie approved, ended with that water, damn rap, smoke these. Like Corey Holcomb, hate joke these. Roll them in blunts, we smoke these. Moxie approved on the GOAT team. This is my new smoke screen. This is my new smoke screen. Moxie approved, but your Moxie is used. I got my Moxie on 10, you got your Moxie on 2. Yeah, Moxie approved, but your Moxie is used. I got my Moxie on 10, you got your Moxie on 2. Yeah. Moxie approved. Moxie approved. Moxie approved. Moxie approved. Yeah.
What's up, man? Josh, I appreciate you. I gotta build the page up more. Ain't nobody show. I might do it on my main page, to be honest with you. I might just go ahead and go live on my main page. Get it. Or just pre-record my lives. Carlton, what's up with you? Shit, I'm thinking about just doing this on my real page, man. Thinking about it. Or maybe what should I I probably should double stream. That's what I can do. I can double stream. I could okay, we got 3 people in here. I'm going back to my new YouTuber days again. It is pretty late. Hey, y'all know I'll be streaming late though. I might just go on my main page. I don't never have a problem at 12 a.m. on my main page getting people in here. But I kind of knew I mean, really, turn my AC. Really, it really don't matter. I mean, it do, but it don't. Damn, I'm real tempted to just start streaming on my main page. I'm real tempted. I know people gonna be up. Let me think about this, man. I'm just sitting here with the music playing, niggas. Okay, let's just talk. Who cares? Who cares? I was gonna use Streamlabs, but I gotta go to a new app. Streamlabs has got too many problems, man. So it wasn't even no use to. I was just gonna do a straight up live stream. But it's only 3 of us. So if like 2 of y'all give out, or y'all got something to do or something like that, that's gonna fuck up the stream. Only 3 of us. Like, Russia got balls for doing what they did. Look, are you setting it off? Not really though. Let me tell you what it's about, man. I'm gonna tell you what was really good with that. I disagree, Josh. I believe it's the opposite. I believe America is very desperate to stop them. It's not them. Look, we've been bombing them. Not bombing them, us, period, but they already been using American weapons to bomb on their soil. Do you know how deep that is? Now, in the wars we've got in, like with Afghanistan, Russia gave Afghanistan weapons to fight us. And then they end up having to fight Afghanistan. And they was fighting Afghanistan with our weapons. Then we had to fight them again. So it kept going back and forth with Afghanistan, right? So I'm saying that to say that they've been doing the same thing. But neither country has ever supplied another country to hit that country on their soil. That's something totally different. Neither country has ever did that to the other country. This is a first-time thing. There's nothing desperate about this. What they doing, this war has lasted long. So what? How many wars have we got in that lasted long? Afghanistan, 20 years. Vietnam, like 8 years. All these are L's. These are L's. These ain't wins. They losses, you know? So they're not. I get why you're saying that, but that's what our media is preaching, that they're desperate. They ain't doing this from. This is. Can you imagine if you're a Russian citizen and you looking on your news and they reporting on your news that y'all getting bombed in y'all country and they using American weapons? At what point are you gonna say, okay, when we gonna do something to America? What's up? At some point, as a citizen, you're gonna say that. And when you're in a country that's not a capitalist country, communist country, what the people feel are more important than what they tell us. I know because I live here, and they're very concerned about what the people feel. Because whether it's an army or no matter what it is, the people in a communist country, I know they got these little algorithms on here. I'm not saying that communist country is better, but in a communist country, how the people feel can be looked at as more important. Because if the people ever jump up and decide to go against the government, well, you don't want to kill all the people, because if you kill all the people, that's your product. You see what I'm saying? So he's very concerned about how the people feel about him and what the people think about how we're getting bombed with American weapons. The Soviet Union did this during the Cold War, called the Cuban Crisis. Yeah, what they did is they brought weapons to Cuba and all that and stuff like that. Yeah, they're doing the same thing ever again. But once again, no one has ever, they have not supplied somebody that have striking us on our soil, and we have never supplied somebody to strike on their soil. This is the first time. That's why it's big. And that's why what they're doing is not, first of all, nothing that they're doing is something that we haven't done before at least 5 times. Nothing. This stuff with Ukraine, it's nothing that they're doing that we haven't done at least 5 times. The whole world is looking at this and looking at it like this don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, right? But the people that's going to pay, if it happens tomorrow, the people that's going to pay are y'all that's watching. That's the people that's going to pay. And the people in Russia and Europe, he going to bring hellfire fury to Europe. He hate Europe more than America. He don't like Europe. And the only reason why he ain't filled Europe up with nothing but fire is because of America. That's the only reason why. He don't, France got nukes, but France only got 2. They only got 2. And the reason why, what they're doing is, and why, when I return to America, why you have to be very watchful of what's going on is when it comes to conventional weapons, America has the best conventional weapons. Can't nobody beat us at conventional weapons other than Israel, but they don't count because we gave them the best of the best. We gave Israel, and we know why we gave them that, because they holding the lie, right? But with Russia, nobody has more and better and more long-range capable nukes than Russia. If you're talking about ending the world, Russia can do it just like that. And the crazy thing about it is 85% of their population can fit in nuclear bunkers. 85% of it. So, and I just want y'all to notice, right? Because we on this page. This ain't on my main page. This page is going to be way more unfiltered. I talk about, I'm not necessarily a pro-Russian. I'm anti-white America. Okay. So when I get all happy and joyous, look at this shit. Let me show you this, man. Might just go ahead and do it now. We didn't got to talking. Might just go ahead and do it. Let me show you this. I get excited when I see shit like this. And I want y'all to understand something, because I want to make sure when I say this, at least with y'all, that is no confusion here. And I mean y'all 5 people, because the ones on my page, those are the ones that really, really rock with me on this page. So I appreciate y'all for showing up. But I want to make sure y'all know what I mean, because I don't think I necessarily really, I think I talked about it one time on my main page, but on this one, I want to be clear. I ain't gonna never say this on my main page. I want to be clear. Hold on. Russian warships arrive in Cuba, show of force. Man, look at all these folks. These are Latin people that think that they white. I ain't got no problem with Cubans, but they white. They just like the other Latins. They're Latin people that think that they're white, and they're happy that these folks are coming, and they have a reason to be happy. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy looking at this. But I want y'all to understand something, that I know what I'm saying. I want to make sure when I say this that y'all understand what I'm saying. When I start talking about Russia coming over here or coming over to America and doing what they do and all that. You know, if I'm in America, that I'm happy as that, but you do know that means I'm probably going to be gone too. You see, when they send these nukes ain't going to be, okay, we going after white people. We're going to get everybody. But I'm so tired of them in the way they are. I'm so tired. I just watched a video. I mean, I can talk about that for a second because that's a messed up one. But now guess what's the brother name, man? I just saw a video where they just shot they emptied the clip on this dude. They emptied the clip on this dude. I'm tired of seeing that. So I just want to make sure, at least the 8 people watching this, when I'm talking about Russia going over there doing what they're doing, I know I'm talking about my own folks. Probably gonna die. My own family too. Probably gonna die. And if I'm in America, probably gonna die. And y'all in America, y'all probably gonna die. But I'm so tired of this. As much as I love y'all, and as much as I love my family, and if I'm in America at the time, as much as I love myself, I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure y'all understand. I need at least one person to tell me y'all understand when I be talking about Russia coming over here, that I understand everything that I'm saying. And I know what comes with that. I just want to make sure y'all understand it. When I say it, and y'all know what comes with that. I just need one person to say, I understand, or put a 1, put up a 1. I just need one person to put up a 1. Just so I know that I'm clear with that, because I don't want y'all to think that I'm saying this stuff and I'm not understanding what I'm saying. Thank you. I got somebody. I know what I'm saying and I understand what I'm saying, and I'm okay with that. The only thing that I can hope to pray for, that if it's me and it's one my time, it happens quick. But I'm not selfish enough of who I am and the desires I want out of life to where it would take for me and a whole bunch of people to go, for them to be stopped and have to start over again. I personally, I'm okay with that. It gotta stop, man. It gotta stop. They just shot some brother in cold blood, but I heard the whole story, and it's one of those situations to where if it was a white dude that did it, he probably would have left out alive. But even them, when they did what this brother did, they not leaving alive. What's this brother name, man? It hurt me to watch that video. It did. I'm not going to play it on here. I can't play it on here. It hurt me to watch that video. I found it on my son's Instagram. I saw that, and first I was mad. I'm still mad about it, but once I heard the whole story, I'm still mad about it. But you got to deal with it. I was gonna make a video about it. Maybe I might make a video about it. Probably not, because it's one of those situations. Where's this video at? Yeah, here it go. Yeah, that I can't play that on here. What is the brother name? Nigel Collins. They got a video that they just released. It's a little gray area with it. It's a brother. Was he in Atlanta, Georgia, or something like that? I don't like seeing him. He's running, trying to get out of here. Yeah, I can't. I can't see that. He went up to his job. He went up. Not what's his name? Not to get the brother name. They turn it on. They still shoot. Nigel Collins. His name is Nigel Collins. He showed up. I guess he got fired from a job, and he came back to the job, and he had a pistol on him, and he showed a few people the pistol. And by the time the cops got there, he had already tucked the pistol and he had his hands up, but they had came there knowing he had a pistol on him, and the brother was running away. Somebody tackled him, somebody that wasn't a cop. You know how white people do. When they see one of us running from the cops, they're going to all jump in and help. Somebody that wasn't a cop went in and tackled him, and a gunshot went off. Now, he had a pistol on him. People don't know if that was his pistol that went off or whose pistol that went off. And they lit the brother up. What they did was not right. It's just like one of those things where, how can I say this? If the cops pull you over, you are allowed to just go in your pocket and shit like that. You can do this. Technically, you can do it. The cops pulled you over in the car. You can do this. You can do this. It's legal for you to do this. If they killed you, would it be right? If they pulled you over and you doing this, you doing this, acting like you reaching for something? If they killed you for that, would it be right? No, it wouldn't be right. But if you're over 15 years old, living in America, you're old enough and smart enough to know if you're getting pulled over by the cops, it's not smart to do this. It's not smart to do that. You see what I'm saying? So I don't like the way they killed this brother, but I can't make too much of an argument about it. The dude was mentally ill. Y'all know they don't respect our mentally ill. But I can be honest with you. I've seen a ton of videos where the white people, they be doing them the same way. Mentally ill cats. Them the only cats out of the white community that do get done the same way. There's two groups of white people. Well, I ain't gonna say they go through the same thing as us. There's only one group of white people that do go through the same thing as us. Some of them may be even worse that we don't talk about, and that's dwarfs, midgets. I actually dated a midget, and she told me what she went through, and it hit me. I'm like, you know what? Y'all the only cats that's white that can say what y'all go through is comparable to what blacks go through. Them the only ones is midgets, you know. Mentally ill, when it comes to the cops, I've seen them be done the same way as a black guy. That's just about it. That's just about it. But yeah, they lit this brother up, man. They lit that brother up, and he was mentally ill. It wasn't smart to go to your former job after you've been fired waving a pistol, because I know that's what they're gonna lean on, and I know them cops ain't gonna go through nothing because they're gonna be like, he had a pistol on him, and ain't. Niggas is gonna say something. It's a lot of house Negroes. Someone like me, though I know it's wrong, and I know also you have to be more smart and accountable to go in a job waving a pistol. I'd rather just not talk about it. I'd rather just not talk about it than to make a video and be like, well, look how the nigga acted. He need to get it. You know, maybe I can make some money. Maybe I can get some extra views, but I'm not willing to reach that low just for views, you know. But anyway, yeah, Russia is here. Russia's in Cuba. 4 Russian Navy vessels, including a nuclear-powered submarine and a frigate, have arrived in Cuba in what is seen as a show of force amid tensions with the West over the war in Ukraine. I'm gonna play a video in a second. I don't know if it's the right video I was watching earlier. So just so y'all know, these World War III streams, this is all shit that I watch in my own personal time. It ain't like, I don't want y'all thinking like I do this. Like, I put the streams together and give a presentation. I do that, but it'd be like after I watched it. Like, it's stuff that I'd be in, and I'd be like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and stream about it. I don't be on some shit. Well, today I'm going to stream about that. I don't be doing that with these. With these, it'd be like, man, look at all this information I gathered. All right, let me do a stream. You know what I mean? But one of the videos I was watching, they said that the nuclear powered submarine they have, it can reach as far as Chicago. It can't quite reach New York. I mean, the Russians, they got nuclear weapons from Russia that can reach New York. But this particular one, it can go as far as Cuba. It can't reach New York, though. The vessels are anchored at the Havana Bay, some 90 miles from the state of Florida. Russia's defense ministry says the Admiral Gershov frigate and the Kazan submarine are both carriers of advanced weapons, including hypersonic missiles Zircon. They earlier conducted missile drills in the Atlantic, but Cuba's foreign ministry says none of the vessels has nuclear arms on board, and a 5-day visit does not pose a threat to the region. Yeah, you're supposed to say that. How they come in there and see, that's the shit that I'm talking about. How they come in there with a show of force if they come in there and they ain't got no weapons. We already got subs in Russia too. We got subs all over the world. Our subs are not detectable. I don't know if all submarines are not detectable. I don't think so. I think some of them are detectable, but most of our submarines are undetectable. You can't detect them, right? You only see them if they decide to pop up. And they have nukes. They all around the world. They around Russia. They all over the place. Look, man, if we gonna make these niggas slaves and beat their ass, and ruin their whole past and try to ruin their futures. We got to make sure we got the biggest weapons. We got guys on over there and we fucking them up. So they know they got to have the biggest and the brightest weapons. What's up with you, Jim's Eye? All nuclear are hard to see and they stay under for months. That's correct. But so, I'm talking about with radar, like undetectable. Some submarines are detectable. I believe the ones that we got, the latest ones we got, are undetectable at all. Like nobody can detect them. They only pop up. They only want you to, you only know where they at if they want you to know where they at. Like I said, I don't know if all submarines are like this, but the information I got about ours is that they all undetectable. But see, none of this matters. And I'm going to tell you why none of this matters. If we get into a war with Russia or China, I'm going to repeat this, and I said this a couple of times. There's nothing conventional about it. They might have 15 minutes of conventional war. It ain't gonna last that long. They going straight to them things. They trying to hit. They know this bombing all these cities and shit like that. They know that's not gonna do nothing. No superpower. It's not gonna do nothing with no superpower. It's gonna be a little bit of. They might bomb each other's warships and that's it. After that, they go into the heart of the matter. They're not gonna be playing around. Because you know why? They know the one that's going to win is going to be the first one that go to the heart of the matter. Even if they start exchanging just regular missiles, they know the one that's going to win is the one that gets to the root of the problem the quickest. So it ain't going to be it's not going to be no conventional warfare for months and then the nuclear war happen. Nah. Maybe a day or two. Maybe a day or two conventional weapons. I don't even think it'll go for a day or two. Because it's going to be some shit where both of them are trying to prove to their citizens that they the ones. America, Russia, China, they're going to all be trying to prove to their citizens that they the ones. So, it's going to be some major stuff going on, man. I pray I don't fall asleep and wake up and look and see that it's been gunfire exchange. Then I'll start packing right away. And I don't know where I'm going. I know I won't be going to America. I don't know where I'll be going, but I will be packing right away. Start packing right away. He said, nah, they will push that red button. And unlike Drake, it will cause damage. For sure. Putin is a tactical genius. To a degree. Yeah, he is. To a degree. I think he kind of, the way he moved on Ukraine, I don't know him to be able to talk to him to know where his mind is at. I don't know if he's trying to be fair and tell them months in advance what he was going to do. I think he should have just did that in the middle of the night. I don't think he should have told anybody about that. I think he should have just went in and went right after Zelensky. He signaled for months he was going to do that. So they was ready for him, right? So I think he's had some missteps, but I do like the way he's dealing with America. I must say that. And once again, I'm saying that not because I'm pro-Russia, anti-white America. And I know if he got to do damage, I know most of us going to be gone. I know that, but it's all right. As long as if you're going to do it, dogs, do it. If you got to get rid of us, make sure you get rid of everybody. Don't leave nobody there. Get rid of the whole thing. Whole thing. That's all I hope. If you're going to do it and get rid of everybody. Because any of them fools survive. Ain't gonna tell them what kind of lies they gonna say and what was happening and stuff like that. They liars. They just flat out liars, man. And one thing I'm having a hard time dealing with, once again, I'm more open on this page. The older I'm getting, I'm having a hard time being around them and dealing with them. I don't know about y'all. I don't know how old y'all are. Me, I enter my 40s, and it's like the patterns I'm seeing is like. My personal friends can tell you, they hit me up all the time on their job. I'm to the point, I know what foul shit they're going to do before they do it. I know, even my friends don't look at me as paranoid anymore. They used to. Then they started going through the shit that I was seeing. I was just ahead of them, right? Hit me up all the time when they be on. I got white people hitting me up about what to do on the job, right? Because I know all the tricks and the trades. And I done got tired. Not tired where I want to get rid of myself. No, tired of them. I don't know if y'all feel the same way. It gets tiring. It's just tiring. And it's like, if there's somewhere I can go where it was 100% sure I wouldn't see none of them, I'd go there now. I go there now. I'm just tired of them. They unauthentic. They don't care about you saying they unauthentic. They lie. You know, you try to be cool with them. Y'all be cool for a while. Then they just backstab you. But then there you look in them, you don't see no soul, no remorse. I'm just tired of them. I'm tired of them. Bro, you can predict what they do, so it's boring. Yeah, but the thing about it is they don't think you're smart enough to predict what they're doing. Then when you predict what they're doing and you're ready for them, they act like they're not doing what they was doing. It's draining. If you have any kind of authenticity in you, any kind of truth in you, it's draining. It's just draining. And it gets you to the point where it's like, look, even if I gotta die myself, I'm for it. I just want to see. I want to see somebody put you out of there. Your bullshit. I'm tired of your bullshit, right? And I don't care if I gotta go. My only thing is I don't want to go before I get to see it. Give me 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something. Give me something, God. I just want to see it. I want to experience it and I want to see it. It will drive you crazy when they smile and act like you misunderstood. Yeah, they lie. They got people over here believing lies. They make these movies. They got people thinking that they the people from these movies. Like, I'm just tired of them. And I thought coming over here, I would have a break, which I do have a break. But they ain't no different over here. They try to start problems. You ain't got to be doing nothing to them. They come where you at. Try to see what you're doing. Try to see if there's any way they can pull a problem out of it. The problem over here when they stop is these people don't know the racist policies and shit like that. So over here, when they try to get action done off, they do the same. But when they try to get action done off it, that's when they get cut off. It's like, do what to who? Do what to him for what? And you'll even see white people try to explain their shit to them, and they'll even see that they don't get it because they don't know about that colonization shit. They're not about that. So I have enjoyed seeing that. I even dated this, one of the most beautifulest things I ever got to see in my life. And a whole chick did this. A whore chick did this. This worker broad that I was chilling with for a while. She did this. And I said, thank you. I said, thank you. The thing where I'm at here is Ty versus everybody. I don't know if some of y'all know this, but some white dudes, they kicked this white dude head like a soccer ball because he went into the spot and didn't want to pay the bill and then tried to leave. It was 3 of them. And all the Thai security guards in that area went at him. And they punched one of the Thai dudes in his face and broke his nose. That was it. Man, them security guards went on there. They put the beats on them white boys. And then after they knocked the white boy out and he was just sitting on the ground, they went over there and they kicked that dude's head like a soccer ball. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it made international news. It went viral. They kicked the white dude's head like a soccer ball, right? Why did I even say that? I just enjoyed that story. I just enjoy seeing that shit. But there was a reason why I was telling y'all this story. What was the reason why I was telling y'all about the white boys getting fucked up? I don't know, man. I smoked too much weed. Give me a second. It'll come back while I was telling y'all that white dude got fucked up. They kicked that dude's head like a soccer ball. Did I hear about them Americans that got chopped up in China? I see no black person there. No, I didn't hear about that. It was a reason why I was telling y'all about them fucking up them white boys out here. Damn it, I forgot. And I ain't even smoked no weed today. But I done smoked tons of weed my whole life, man. This is the one thing I'm trying to figure out how to stop it. Is there any kind of food I can eat or whatever? I don't think it can go back, man. That short-term memory. And every time it pisses me off, man. We talking about white people, they be lying, all the shit they do. Talking about how he came over here and they got their ass beat. I can't remember why I was telling y'all. They don't discriminate. Oh, yeah. It's Ty versus everybody. They don't look at it as like, you know, we all, if you're not Asian over here, they call you a Farang. You're a foreign person. If you're Chinese, even though you're not Thailand, or you're Korean, even though you're not Thai, they don't look at you as foreign. All of us, they call Farang. So they'll try to explain something to these dudes, and they no, all y'all Farang. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't. So when they try to do certain shit out here, it don't work. It gets cut off. They about people having a good time paying bot out here. The shit that they try to pull, it don't work out here. So I've had a good break from that. But they the same out here. They can be even worse out here because they know these people don't know. So they'll lie to people. It's almost like Christopher Columbus is out here. There's people out here that just don't know about the American society, and the white dude will be the first one they meet, and they'll just tell them all kind of lies. And since they didn't see movies with white people and shit like that, they think they can trust them, right? He said, so if I lose my short-term memory, I still got my long-term memory. Right. No, my long-term memory is good. My short-term memory, man, like sometimes I have to write shit down because, like, if there's something I need to remember in like a minute or two, I'll for sure forget it. I'll for sure forget it. Y'all just saw me go through that. I don't go through as much as I used to, but I still go through that. Yeah, so let me play this other stuff.
Two days ago, Putin warned the West that he would strategically position weapons in countries bringing the West within its striking range. It did not take the Russian leader too long to act. It is the 7th of June, 2024, and the world is staring at what could possibly be another Cuban crisis. You heard that right. Russian warships are all set to dock in Havana. Have a look at what Cuba has told the world. It says a group of Russian ships will be visiting Havana next week. These are not your luxury cruise ships, by the way. These are Russian naval ships. Frigate Gorshkov, the fleet oil tanker Pashin, and the rescue tug Nikolai Chika. There's also a nuclear-powered submarine, Kazam. As per the Cuban Revolutionary Armed Forces, these...
See, it's a big deal that is nuclear power. That's a big deal because, like I said, this conventional war shit ain't nothing. And these niggas know that. These niggas know there ain't about to be no conventional warfare. They know that. That's why it's a big deal that they bringing a nuke over there, just not a warship, a nuclear powered warship. They ready for it if it got to go down, or if they need to make it go down, they ready for it. Now, I actually think that kind of makes no sense since we already have missiles that can reach anywhere on Earth. Only thing that makes sense is that it gets to us faster. No, this is what they're doing. You got to remember the article I just showed. It says a show of force. It's a show of force. Yeah, they know all that. They know they don't need to be there. They don't need to be there either. Like, when it comes to nukes, we're not, and you talk about U.S. and Russia, we're not talking to an equal when it comes to nukes. We're not talking to an equal. We're talking to the big dog. We got like 2,000. They got 5,000. And that means a lot. Why, really you only need like 10. But people want to know, why do they have 2,000, $5,000, 5,000 nukes? I'm over here with some money. I'm talking $5,000. 5,000 nukes, 2,000 nukes. Why they need all these nukes? Because if they shoot one, they know they're going to need more than one to make sure it hit. Because what they do is they got these devices, when they shoot these nuke missiles and stuff like that, goes out of the atmosphere, then it comes back in the atmosphere. When it comes back into the atmosphere, it breaks off into 20 different bombs, right? 10 of them be real nukes. The other 10 be what do they call it? When they trying to divert you. That's that weed again. When they trying to divert you, when it's not real and they trying to divert you, they're phony missiles pretty much. I know the word. I can't remember it right now. Phony missiles, diversions. That's what they are. They're diversions. They're not real. So when it comes to making sure a nuke hit and a nuke land, they the big dogs. We're not the big dogs when it comes to nukes. When it comes to conventional warfare, we are. When it comes to nukes, they the big dogs. They the big dogs. And it's a lot of shit on here. Decoy, there you go. Decoy. Yo, it's a lot of shit on here that we can talk about that I ain't even talk about. Man, should I let me bring this up, matter of fact. I wasn't planning on showing y'all this, but I'm gonna show it to y'all. Let me let her talk. You know what? From this World War III shit, I done got to like this chick, man. I can't stand her English, none of that. Now I love all of it. I don't watch so many videos about her related to World War III. I love the broad now. This is my broad here.
Russian ships will visit the port of Havana between the 12th of June and the 17th of June. The question is, what will these warships do in Cuba? Will they send a message to the US and the NATO? Russia and Cuba, remember, are Cold War allies. Cuba hosted Soviet nuclear missiles in 1962. The John F. Kennedy-led US administration decided to impose a naval blockade around Cuba. The Cuban Missile Crisis nearly tipped the world into a nuclear war. 62 years on, Russian nuclear power.
Hold on. I want to come back to this. She used to wear traditional Indian clothes. Yeah, she knows she on the news in America now. She rocking her best. Trust me. Yo, look, I'm over here. This is Asia. I'm over here. I know how they are. I know somebody came and tell you, oh, they're very popular in America. They love you in America. Oh, they watch me in America? Okay, I wear this. They watch me in America. I know somebody told her that. They watch you in America. She changed up that gear. Now, I saw this right here. Man, I'm already loving this page. I ain't going to be doing long live streams on here. I ain't going to lie, because my time is valuable. All this is straight up free. You know what I mean? I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to be doing long streams on here, but I'm going to be streaming on here. I'm already loving this page. I feel more freer on this one than the other one. I saw this and I got real excited, my niggas. I got real excited. Man. Niggas ain't talking about this. Oh, I gotta say this too. This is just for y'all. You know, we all love each other, man. I gotta tell y'all this. I wasn't gonna do this live stream today because Streamlabs, I gotta get a new app. It just, I went and looked at reviews. It don't work the way I needed to work to. And it's messed up because I took a week to learn it for nothing. And it just don't work. I gotta find another app. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. You know why? Hassan Campbell did a World War III live stream, but since I stopped doing World War IIIs, he don't have nothing to say, so he had to bring on a guest. He had to bring on a guest. You can look at his live stream right now. He got on the guest on there talking all that shit because I stopped talking about it, and he ain't got nothing to say. Oh, shit. Yo, I saw this right here. It excited me. Look, man, let me tell y'all something. Shit is about to change. I saw this. And I'm going to tell y'all, as soon as y'all see this, niggas ain't talking about this. Ain't nobody bringing it up. And this is big time news. And y'all, when y'all see what I'm about to put up, y'all niggas going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Iran and Niger cement alliance with secret yellow cake uranium deal. Hey, what's the drill dances? We'll make a drill song, nigga. We about to make a drill song. Yes. Listen, if and when Iran gets a nuke, all bets in the Middle East are off. They this close. Get them. They this close. Get close, nigga. And they getting it from the Africans. Yeah. Go, niggas. Go. Recent reporting suggests after covert negotiation, you did it right. Covert. If they know you negotiating about it, they're going to make sure it don't happen. Somebody going to die. They're going to send a drone over there. Somebody going to die. They did it covert. Iran and Niger have agreed on a $56 million deal to see Tehran acquire 300 tons of refined uranium. Yeah. You know what they gonna tell them? They gonna tell them it's for energy. Yeah, yeah. Do them like they do us. Do them like they do us. Do them like they do us. It's for energy, niggas. Blow them off the face of the map. It's for energy. First reported by the France-based media outlet Africa Intelligence in late April, it was revealed that Niger's military junta has engaged in secret negotiations with Iran for the delivery of 300 tons. How many kilos is that, nigga? How many kilos? It's a taste. It's a taste. Get him. Get him. Fire a nigga for a job for the smallest thing. Get him. Get him. You know they said that shit mutate, right? You know they said AS mutate. It's mutating in the yellow cake, nigga. It's mutating in the yellow cake. Yellow cake is a concentrated form of uranium oxide. I'm sorry. I done got all excited, not even realizing some of y'all might not even know what yellow cake is. Some of y'all might not even want to know what yellow cake is. Yellow cake is that thing. That's what they use to create them nukes. Yellow cake. Yellow cake is a concentrated form of uranium oxide appearing as a yellowish powder. It is produced from uranium ore and serves at an intermediate step in making nuclear fuel or weapons. Yeah. French newspaper Le Monde has since corroborated the clandestine negotiations and reports that the specific type of uranium is produced in the mines belong to a French company. We taking your nukes. Uranium, Le Monde report, is Niger's most important export product and comes from mines that have been exploited since 1971 by the French group Orano in Arlit, located in north-central Niger. According to Africa's Intelligence, as a part of an agreement, Tehran will provide large-capacity generators. Did you just read that? Did you just read that? I don't know if it hit y'all like it hit me. I don't know if it hit y'all like it hit me. Did you read that? These niggas is giving them the right to kill life in a region for decades. A new kid in that region ain't nothing growing there for a decade or so. They're giving them the power to destroy life in a region, all life in a region for a long time. And then giving them just energy just to live. That's us. That's us. Us black folks, man, we just want to chill. We don't want to even get in all this. Don't nobody know where they came from. Y'all niggas keep telling me Esau. We don't know where the fuck they came from. None of us know. Oh, they came over here. Oh, they know. They in the Bible. Oh, they Esau. Oh, they in the Caucasus Mountains. Don't nobody know where them niggas came from. Half the time, I don't even think that they from here, y'all. Real talk. I don't. They're the only group of people, everybody just want to chill. Everybody want to be cool. When I talk about they, I'm talking about some mysterious group of people. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no white folks, but y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't even think they from here. I don't think that they from here, right? And it's like, I know this ain't my main page, but I'm thinking of all the community guidelines. It's like they didn't tell me, yeah, they could do that to you, even your main page too. Don't nobody know where these fools came from. Everybody just want to kick it and just chill. I don't think niggas, I'm pretty sure it was tribal fights here and there, but not on the shit that they on, where they want to run and enslave people and do all that shit and kill these motherfuckers, genocide these people, give these people identity. Like nobody was on that shit. Nobody was on that shit. We just trying to live. They giving them shit for nukes, and I feel it. Iran is in some shit. They need it. But all they ask for in return ain't no weapons to defend. And I'm not saying the Nigers is wrong. I'm not saying they wrong. I just look at that like, wow. These people are just looking for energy and shit like that to live. These niggas trying to get rid of a group of people. I feel them niggas about to take that brick. About to lay that brick. Look, Look, the most unsafe person to be around right now is an Iran nuclear specialist. Get away from that nigga right now. If you're around a nuclear scientist, get away from them right now. Them the most unsafe people to be around. All America, Israel, Great Britain, all of them is looking for all them niggas. Because they're gonna be the ones that change everything up. Trump get in the office, he for sure looking for him. But I think they're going to have something before Trump getting on. I think by the end of the year, they're going to have something. They real close, y'all. They real close. You're almost there. But I like it where they getting it from. I like it that they getting it from somebody that look like me. I like that. This deal will not only challenge the numerous sanctions and agreements designed to prevent Iran from proliferating nuclear weapons, but simultaneously raises concerns in Washington and Paris. How we gonna beat on these niggas? We gonna want to continue to beat on these niggas. We got to do something about this. If Tehran acquires more uranium, it could expedite its nuclear capabilities, escalating international tension. It ain't no international tension. They innocently killing people, women and kids. Over in America and in the Gaza Strip right now. That don't matter, though. That don't matter. What matters is if Iran get a nuke, like all these other white countries got nukes, that's a problem. I'm rooting for him. I'm come out and say I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him, man. And I ain't rooting for him because I like violence. I like equality. They got nukes. Why they can't have nukes? I'm for equality. That's true equality. He said, drop coming from Moxie Live. That's my nigga. That's Big Bad's life. So Oppenheimer, destroyer of all worlds, came up with this. This move has the potential to create tensions between Niger and Western companies or countries. Who cares, Niger? You see what they did to us. Don't care. Who cares? Which have been outspoken and expressing their concerns against the sale of uranium to Islamic rulers in Iran, bolstering Iran's nuclear program. This could lead to economic sanctions and political isolation for Niger, which will further undermine security in the region. Y'all already been doing them niggas foul. Y'all already been doing. If they figure it out, and don't get me wrong, I don't like the Nigerians and none like Nigers ain't Nigerians, but I don't like none of them and all that. But I still would fuck with a Nigerian before I fuck with somebody white. Let's get that straight. I ain't that dumb. You know, a white person will have beef with other white people. They'll squash that beef and go against you real fast. I don't even want to mention the Rev 22s, but white people, it's all the same. Real fast, they'll do that. And I'll align myself with night. Matter of fact, out here I did that. I went to this full moon party out here. Didn't nobody tell me. They just told me it's a beach party. A few people gonna go there. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna be able to sleep on the beach. I think I went during the wrong month. It was overpacked. It was like 20,000. And I went there and it was 20,000 white people. Almost no blacks. Saw a Nigerian there. We spoke for a moment. He definitely was Nigerian. Nigga told me we had a little conversation. I pressed him. He was very cordial. But once he's Nigerian, even though he's out there all them white people, I did press him. I was like, yo, you one of the Nigerians that think I'm a Kata or something? He's like, Kata. Oh, I heard about that. No, I don't have no problem with Americans. I'm like, yeah, y'all be saying we don't have no culture. And he was like, yeah, I don't think y'all do. And I'm like, dogs, you got on Nikes right now. I ain't wearing nothing from Africa. You know what I mean? I had a conversation with him like that. We laughed it off because we saw what was going on. We saw it was more important that we be together. You know what I mean? We ended up splitting up by the end of the night anyway, man. He wanted to go do something. He wanted to go deeper into the crowd. I didn't. I said, man, if something over there pop off, man, ain't no way of getting out. He said, man, I can't live like that. I'm just going to go ahead and go. I said, well, what was the reason for us even hooking up then? This shit is dangerous, dogs. And he went in there. Yo, man, them niggas got drunk after that ball drop. It was New Year's. White dudes got drunk after that ball drop. They started fighting each other and shit like that. Fighting it was all kinds of fighting. It wasn't it was like fun fighting. You know how white people fight. It's just for fun and shit like that. But ain't none of that shit for fun. You know what I mean? I had to pay this Thai woman. I paid this Thai woman 1,000 baht, which is like $30, to let me stay in her front doorway. She let me stay in her front doorway, close the door, lock the door. I stayed in there for 3 hours till that crowd died down. It was dangerous. I don't know if I would have made it. I probably would have made it. I might have got fucked up because I wasn't taking nothing from none of them. If I had to fight 20 motherfuckers, I would have did it. I wasn't taking nothing from none of them. They would kill me. They would have killed me. I'm not bound down to no white motherfucker, man. You know, but I had to go because it was an island and you got to go to the boat and the boat take you back to the hotel. So I had to wait till the crowd died down. I fucking broke a bottle and walked out here with a broken bottle to the boat. Boat was leaving at like 4 a.m. You know what I mean? So that shit, I got there at like 11. The ball dropped at 12. That shit got wild at like 12:30. And I stayed in that doorway the whole time. After that, I left that doorway and went to the boat and got out of there. But yeah, it was like 20,000 drunk, young white dudes, white people, white dudes, white girls, both. It was a whole bunch of them. And I actually aligned with Nigerian. Now, the part that I didn't tell y'all is while I was in the doorway, he called me. About an hour of me waiting. He called me. I picked it up. I don't know what was happening to him. I don't know if he was screaming because it was loud. He was like, hey, what are you doing? I said, yo, I can't hear you because it was loud. I'm like, yo, where you at? I don't know what was happening. He might have been getting his ass whooped. He might have not. I don't know what was happening to him. I'm just going to say he didn't sound like he was happy. I'm just going to say that. He didn't sound like he was happy. Said South Africa lost his nukes when the Africans got their country back. I never knew South Africa had nukes. When did South Africa have nukes? Let me look that up. I ain't never known no black country that had nukes. I don't think they let it back. They had a program. Yeah, you right about that. Yup. Well, that's why we on this stream to teach each other. You was right about. I did not know that. Wow, how the fuck did that happen? South Africa ended its nuke weapons program in 1989. All the bombs, 6 constructed and 1 under construction, was dismantled, and South Africa ceded. Why the fuck? Oh, I know why they was doing that. Because they was giving the country back to the blacks. That's why. Yo. It's always a trick, and it's always some type of scam. It's always, I'm looking after that. I'm like, wait a minute. Why would they get rid of nukes? Especially the way that, oh, that's when they was being ran by the white people. They just gave it back to the black people, what, 10 years after that? Yo, that's, I learned a long time ago from looking at patterns. You ain't gonna get nothing out of America that you want unless you got nukes. I even got a joke I do on stage, and I only will tell it because ain't that many people here, but it's one of them joints niggas is still, where I talk about we've been asking for reparations. I came up with the premise. I ain't come up with the punch yet. But yeah, or I talk about we've been waiting for reparations. They told us they ain't got no money, and then all of a sudden Ukraine getting the war, and they coming out with all kinds of money. So that lets me know black people, we need to have a nuke. That was a premise. Black people, we need to come up with a nuke. Then it was something like, then again, we don't need a nuke because we so fucked up. If we did come up with a nuke, somehow it will end up being dropped on Atlanta. That's what I'm saying. Somehow we end up dropping up on ourselves. That's how we is in America. But yeah, niggas need to get a nuke. I will move to any black country if they get a nuke. Even Nigeria. I will move to Nigeria. I just lie or some shit and tell them. I'll move to any black country that got a nuke. I would love to live in a black country that got a nuke. I don't think they're gonna ever let it happen. I don't. You see with them white folks what they trying to do. With them Arabic folks, they on them. They trying to do everything they can to stop them, but they still not gonna stop them. Let's go back to yellow cakes. Yellow cakes, man. Y'all think I'm joking? I smiled. My smile was so big when I saw that article. My smile was so big when I was reading this shit. You shitting me, huh? No, I'm not. In July 2023, Niger's president, Bazoum, was overthrown by a military known as the National Council for Safeguarding the Homeland. This marked the 6th military takeover in Africa's Sahel region since 2020. Yeah, they got all kind of coups going over in Africa right now, but they need to because a lot of them, I'm starting to find out a lot of those people running those countries is just puppets, man. Some of them puppets from France, some of them puppets for other European countries, some of them puppets for us. They just puppets, man. That's where all them coups is coming from. They figuring it out. There ain't no way, in a way, it's easy to figure out. They finally starting to figure out. There ain't no way that you got a country that's rich in all these resources, and you got another country in your country grabbing these resources, but you and your actual country is poor, but all the leaders is rich. Yeah, man. That one. Once they figure it out, that's where the coups come from. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Them communist countries don't play, man. It's just about once they figure it out. Once they figure it out, it's like where I'm at, Thailand. It's like two countries it's surrounded by that got coups. It's a coup over there, coup over there. Like former Iranian president Ahmadinejad visit to Niger over a decade ago. You know, I like Ahmadinejad. I remember him. I liked him. He was okay. He visited to Niger over a decade ago, was aimed at purchasing uranium before the 2015 POA meeting. Germany-based Middle East researcher Hamid Talibian suggests that access to Niger's uranium could be a reward for Iran's military assistance to Russia. They got a whole triangle going on here. What's up with you, Tanner? Don't worry, you a member on my main page, and you a member over here too, dogs. Saudi Arabia already said they will make a nuke if Iran gets a nuke, so the Middle East is cooked. Well, they need to start. Look, World War III is definitely being formed right now. The one I want to see what they're going to do is Saudi Arabia. That's the one that I think Saudi Arabia going to end up eating his own arm off. Because one thing about it is none of them like each other, right? But all of them hate the Western countries, all of them. The first one was Saudi Arabia, and then next it was the UAE. But them are the two main countries in bed with America, Arabic countries. Them are the two main countries in bed with America. And the other countries don't like them for that. They don't like them for that. So when it pop off, I wouldn't trust. If I'm America and if I'm Israel, I wouldn't quite trust Saudi Arabia. I wouldn't quite trust them. In every world war, there was countries that turned that people did not know. It was a surprise. It's like, surprise, but bomb that ass. I honestly believe if World War III happened, and Saudi Arabia saw all this shit that was going on, all this shit that's about to go on, and they got nukes too, I actually think that they would turn and go against Israel. I actually don't think that they will go against Iran. But that ain't what they're saying. I do understand that. They got hatred. They're two different Muslim countries. The way they practice Muslim are both different. Sunni and Shiite and shit like that. It's both different. They be having hatred for each other, right? But World War III happened. As much as Saudi Arabia is talking about going after Iran, I'm willing to bet everything I own that in the actual moment of the crisis, I think that they would turn and go against Israel. But that's just me. That's just me. He said Saudi Arabia had a hand in 9/11, but they never got invaded. That's a fact. So did Israel. So did Israel. Actually, Israel knew about it. Israel knew about it. They've been giving us good, cheap oil. Yeah, but you want to know what you're saying is true. But you want to know what, man? That's a bunch of bullshit, man. Us getting oil from other countries. We're the number one producer of oil. That's all a bunch of bullshit. They tell us that we rather just keep it in the reserves and all that. Man, fuck all that. When the prices go up, we're the number one producer of it. We don't need no oil from it. That's the shit that I'm talking about that gets depressing and it gets, these are all lies, man. They're all lies, and it's all like posturing and shit like that. You don't need no oil from these fools. You posturing and doing all that to make it seem like, oh, we in the need for this. I need the gas to go up $6 a gallon. When you can easily Google who's the number one producer of oil in the world, it's going to say USA. It's a bunch of bullshit, man. I didn't go to Mecca. But not living in America for a year and traveling, it really opened my eyes up to a lot of shit. I would like to call myself ignorant before I came out here, and I wasn't. I was doing World War IIIs before I even came out here. I've been highly intelligent. But after what I've seen, applying what I went through, what I've seen, living outside the country for a year, I feel like I was ignorant a year and a half ago. I totally feel like I was ignorant. A lot of shit that I thought that I understood, I found out either I didn't understand it like I thought, or I just it was deeper than what I thought. Leaving and seeing how they promote themselves around the world. These other niggas aren't paying attention like that. A lot of these dudes are going to places to meet women and shit like that. That ain't me. I go to places for an experience and shit like that. Of course, I'm a man, so I'll meet women along the way, but I don't be going to no countries for no damn women, man. I don't. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot. And every day I wake up, where I look at this shit, I'm from the streets, from the hood, just like y'all. Every day I be waking up, I be looking at this shit, and I be like, damn, I sure did just pick my shit up and move to a whole nother country and live there for over a year. It's been about a year and some change now. I totally did that shit. I still can't believe that I did it, but I totally did it, and I learned a lot, man. And I feel like we all need to get our passport, man. Not for no passport bro shit. You know what I mean? Just to get the fuck up out of America, go somewhere else for a moment, and just see shit, see how they report shit on the news. Yeah, but I already know the country I'm in right now is demonic. I already know. I don't even like turning on their TV or anything like that. I done had some chicks over here been watching shit on TV, and when they get to commercials, that's when you see all the shit they got going. They Buddhists over here, so I don't even think they believe in the devil or whatever. But they be having motherfuckers with the red horns and all that, doing these little dances on the commercials. I don't know what the fuck they be trying to sell, but it'd be like straight up devils. I've seen commercials with straight up demons on there, and I guess it's some species from Buddha shit or whatever they believe in, you know. But I don't mess with none of that shit. Yeah, OG, I got oil, but I want yours. You can also live lavishly to see if that's the life you want, since the dollar has power. Yeah, totally. But I was living, which is why I'm not going to New York until I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I might have to leave soon, to be honest with you, because I ain't going back home broke. But what I'm living here is very lavish, but it still ain't quite different than it still ain't as good as the spot I was living in New York. But I was paying $3,500 in rent. But here I'm paying $700. You know what I mean? Like, I will probably go there to Thailand and see those elephants and eat Thai food. You want to know what's fucked up? The one thing about these people that I don't rock with is how they treat elephants. You can come over here, you ain't gonna see no elephants with this. They cut all them joints off. And I went to an elephant sanctuary, and I'll never go again. I'll never go again. Yeah, it's fucking that elephant up. I didn't know that's what it was. I thought an elephant sanctuary. I thought I was going to a place where they keep elephants because they're endangered, where they keep elephants to make sure that nobody fuck with them. I didn't know I was going to a place where they was gonna be fucking elephants up for you to take a picture of them. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? Yeah, they be fucking them elephants up, man. You know what I mean? And the thing about elephants that I saw, this is my first time being around them and that close, you can see their personality. Like, they make facial expressions. You can tell, like, almost like a dog, but even more descriptive than a dog. You can tell when they upset. And it was one old ass elephant. The man was like, "Hi," making the elephant get up and come over there and take pictures, you know. And elephant didn't want to get up, and he went over there and he had like a little knife, like that big. He was poking the elephant. Elephant got up. You can see his face. You can see his face. He was very upset. Did not want to work, but he got him over there. And that motherfucker went over there and took some pictures. I did not want to take no pictures. You want to know what that elephant did? I swear, and I'll never forget this, man. I was on, because I went on this elephant trip. It was me. I was the only black person there. I went by myself, but it was a whole bunch of Russians and Ukrainians. Where I'm at now is where they all going to run from the war. They all coming here to Thailand, right? So I went on the little elephant thing with these white folks. It was like 2 Israelis, 2 Russians, and like 2 or 3 Ukrainians, and just me, right? So I saw how they doing all of this, and I saw how they was treating the elephant, and I was like, yo, I don't want no parts of this. No white folk, one of the white dudes I got cool with, he was like talking shit to me. He didn't really intend nothing by it. Maybe he did, but I didn't give a fuck. He's like, come on, man, you know, elephants ain't gonna bother you, man. That's how you can tell if you're a man, if you're not afraid to be around elephants. Now, the young Moxie would have been like, yo, shut your bitch ass up. I don't want to be around them because y'all are torturing this motherfucker. And who knows when he gonna get mad. I don't want him to get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? So they went over there. They was a good distance over there with the elephant. I kept my distance. I took a couple videos, took a couple pictures. I put my phone in my pocket. You know what I mean? And I was just watching them and all that. It was hot. I literally got the hose and was spraying myself with the hose. The elephant went past all them people. He didn't use his trunk for none of them. None of them. He just letting them take pictures. He like, whatever, hurry this shit up so I can go back to sleep. He took his trunk, went all the way to where over. I'm never going to forget this. Almost made me cry. Took the hose out of my hand, put some of the water in his mouth and on top of him, then came back and put the hose and sprayed me down with the hose and then throw the hose down to the ground. Everybody laughed. Everybody took pictures. And I saw that elephant smile. I was the only one over there not trying to take pictures with him or nothing like that. And he was very upset. He did not want to work that day. And I know why he did that, because he knew that I understood what was going on and I didn't want no parts of that. True story. So I went to a zoo and saw a gorilla and it stared at me. I looked in his eyes and I could see the pain. Yup. That's straight. It's straight up slavery, man. Straight up slavery. I never take my kid to no zoo. Never. Watch him see a polar bear live where he ain't at. Looking all fucking sad. Nah, man. I'm good. If I do that, it'd be to tell them I ain't never taking you to a zoo again. And I'm gonna tell you why I can't take you to no zoo. Because I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this is what white people was doing to people. Now they doing this to us like this now. But they still doing the animals like that, man. The animals ain't meant. It'd be better if we killed the animals and use them for food than to do that. Because that's what God said. He said, I put these there for you. He didn't put them there for us to do that shit, though. See what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I didn't like that, but I ain't gonna never forget that. And I don't know, maybe it was just my head messing with me, but I felt a connection with that elephant. I did. I felt a straight up connection with that elephant. Still didn't go over there and take a picture with him. Now they did have a little baby elephant that I went to take a picture with, you know what I mean, just to get my money's worth out of it. But that was it. And I don't ever want to. A girl 3 months ago wanted me to take her to that tiger joint. I was like, nah. They got a tiger one out here. The tiger one different. They drug the tigers up so you can be around them. The tiger really want to fuck you up. I saw pictures from it and all that. They really want to fuck you up, but they so doped up. They so doped up off of drugs. They see you and they like, yo, I should be biting you. I should be tearing your ass to bits. But I'm high as hell right now. It ain't funny though, but I find rather than laughing or rather than crying and being hurt about shit, I try to find ways to laugh at that shit. And yeah, I wasn't about to go see no tiger like that. I wasn't about to go see no tiger like that. But anyway, but let me get through this last video of me showing you how y'all niggas gonna die in America. I'm supposed to be coming back sometime this year.
Biden is expected to.
And if I gotta go when I come back, I gotta go. Just make sure you finish the job. If you're gonna do it, do it. And do it all the way.
Promote the U.S. as a defender of democracy and international alliances. According to the White House, in his meeting, Biden will try to assure Zelensky of the U.S. deep and continued support of Ukraine. Both leaders will meet again at the G7 summit in Italy next week to discuss Kyiv's fight against Russia. The Normandy landings by Allied forces in 1944 marked the beginning of the end of the Nazi occupation of Europe. Unlike earlier festivities, Russia has not been invited because of the protracted war in Ukraine, and leaders attending are hoping to send a strong and united message to Russia.
Wait, why did I? Oh, yeah, okay, that's why I played this video here.
Russian President Vladimir Putin.
Let me get to the part that I wanted.
Imperialist powers.
Advances in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region. The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that the Russian troops were focusing their main
operations in France. Biden is expected to promote the U.S.
Well, this is a good first World War III live stream on my new page. It is what it is, man. I was supposed to have a timestamp for this shit. I ain't time. But it's all good. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all This is my first one on here. I'll have it more like how on my main page. I ain't gonna disrespect y'all just because I'm on my second page. I'm gonna give y'all just as good as content as my main page. Just got to get it together. Well, shit. Hold on. Hey, I might just say fuck it and go live on my main page after this. I might do that, but nah, because I just want to talk World War III stuff. And the way I feel now, hey, you see, I ain't lying to y'all. You see the way I did these videos here? That will scare a lot of people off my main page. That will scare a lot of them off. And I don't feel like being no other way right now. So nah, I ain't going on my main page. But y'all, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna probably do another one this week. I'm gonna start doing friend or foes over here too. I gotta start streaming over here so I can at least get it monetized. So I ain't just coming over here, just talking. But I appreciate y'all, and I had a lot of fun. I don't care if it was. We started off. It was like only 2. We made it to 12 on here. 13. We made it to 13 on here, and I appreciate everybody that chimed in with me. And yeah. Now, what time is it? Oh, I'm sitting here thinking, is it worth going on my main page? Like, no, it's 1 a.m. Ain't nobody up here. Hey, yo, I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow on my main page.